Hey, I'm Rob Patz,
I'm Jason Webb.
and this is a special Tuesday edition of Thrive. And the reason we're on special today, without any warning to anyone, because we were scared people would actually watch, um, is we are leaving both of us tomorrow for a great event called Ignite.
The Ignite Christian Business Conference. It's an incredible event. This is the fourth year of it. I went last year. It changed my trajectory in my life, my business, and just the people that put this on, Craig and Desiree Bouye. We've had them on the show, Rob.
We had them on once before.
We
did.
And
hey, Craig, it's good to see you, my friend.
Oh, it's good to see you guys, and we are so looking forward to the conference. We cannot wait. It's guys, it's Thursday and Friday. Thursday night, 5:00. We're rocking. We're going.
Yeah, Thursday, May 16th, 17th. It is right here. It is right now. That's I'll be heading out that direction tomorrow, Craig. And being out there last year where you invited me, it seriously changes the trajectory of my life, my business, and just seeing God move there. It's incredible what you guys have done.
Yeah, and Jason, it's just that I don't know. There's just something on it. There's something with it, and I'm not bragging. He's kind of given this to us to go with, but I'm telling you, there is something on it this year. We're going to talk about kingdom. We're going to talk about how these kingdom principles. I think we've been missing them for so long. We keep trying to go to a new level with our businesses, and as Christian business owners, as entrepreneurs, as business leaders, I think we keep hitting this wall. I think there's just a lack of understanding of some of these kingdom principles. When we get the kingdom principles and we mix that in with leadership, oh my gosh, I think we're going to go to new heights like never before. I'm excited. I just the keynote speakers that we have. I'm just telling you, stuff's about to happen. It's going to be great.
Yeah, it's incredible. And like you said, those keynote speakers, the people that you guys have lined up for this, we talked to one of them, actually, one of the worship singer today on a community call. Just their hearts, their fire for God. It is so incredible to see. They're all entrepreneurs themselves. This isn't necessarily just for entrepreneurs, but it is a Christian business conference. You are more than welcome to come talk about God, talk about business, talk about just anything that's going on in your life when it comes to God, right?
Yeah, no, I'm glad you made that point, because again, that was Sonia from the Isaacs, and she kept saying, Craig, what are we going to talk about? I said, I don't know. It's just, we'll just have fun. And oh my gosh, I mean, she just kind of just
poured out her heart
out there, and just was so real, so sincere. And they're just good people, genuine people. And that's the kind of caliber of people that we're bringing to this. But the keynote speakers, you've got Greg Hood. He's a kingdom guy. And he's gonna bring the word and line it up to where we're supposed to be. And you've got, of course, Hank and Brenda Kuhneman. Who knows what's going to happen there? You've got Lance Wallnau talking about the 7 mountains and big piece of business with that. But some of my new favorites is Pastor Greg and Drenda Cassie. And again, he's talking about kingdom. He's talking about fixing the money thing. He's talking about getting these things right. These are key principles. We've got to get it. We've got to understand it. And we've been away from it. I think we've just been, it's like we start to accept average. We start to accept mediocre. We start to accept this stupid stuff that we're living in. And you pick up the word of God, and that's not where we're supposed to be. He's called us to a higher level. He's called us to something greater. And I just believe, my gosh, we've got to get back in the game. And I keep finding out that I'm a better offensive player than I am a defensive player.
Get into the football side. Yep.
Yeah. It's like, we need to advance. We need to advance the kingdom. We need to advance our business. We need to advance our marriages. We need to advance our families. And these are such key places, key things that we've got to get in order to succeed. And I believe this conference, I believe we're going to find some greatness within this conference. I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm super excited as well. Not just to see you guys, see it. Just it's kind of a gathering of big Christian names within the business world, and ministries all over the place. A verse that keeps coming to mind me with this, Craig. Jeremiah 29:11 is, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future. And that's kind of just going over my heart this week in this, and just the way that everything has kind of unfolded and happened, and getting people here, it's just incredible. And you guys, you and your wife being obedient to the Lord, I praise you for that, because it's definitely a tasking putting this all together. And man, you guys are incredible.
Well, we're gonna keep the momentum this year. You guys are gonna help us do that, and it's not gonna come crunch time again. This time next year, and we're trying to still get it out to everybody. And I mean, people are going to know, and that this is going to be a life-changing conference.
Hey, Craig, I want to ask you something. Tell people, and I'm asking because this is my first time coming. Tell people what to expect if they come to an Ignite conference.
I would say some of the biggest things to expect, but one of the things that I'm going to challenge people to do is let's start to tear down some of those walls.
Yeah.
Some of those walls that we have built up, some of those walls that we have built up that we don't even know that we have built up, but it's causing us to keep hitting that same wall. But what to expect is God to move in a mighty way, God to show us revelation, God to reveal to us these kingdom principles that are going to change our business. Everyone's looking for something, how to improve, how to get get on the cutting edge of your business, and how to get the word out, how to market better. I'm telling you, as a believer, we have got to understand the kingdom principles, because that's that's the biggest thing right there. And sometimes it's hard to convince people of that, because no, I just need a marketing manager. I need a better way to get my stuff out.
Need a better brand out there. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it to me, it's like, once we start to understand kingdom, I just believe that's what's going to happen, and that's what people. I'm telling you, what to expect: God to move in a mighty way. What to expect: walk away from a conference for the very first time, pumped, excited, ready for change. It pumped to the point to where good and well that after 2 weeks, that excitement's fizzled out, it's gone away. No, because you're going in a new direction, and now you have momentum, and now you understand your purpose. There's too many people, too many believers out there. I love them, but they have no idea what their purpose even is.
Agreed. Yeah.
And how can you step into the next thing of your life if you don't know your purpose? And to me, you know your purpose, and it's like, that's the key to your passion. There's too many people out there that have no passion for what they're doing because they don't know what their purpose is.
Yep. Agree.
That's a long answer. That's a long
No,
answer.
that's awesome. That's awesome. We're gonna have a great time. It's coming up. It starts in 2 days. We're all see, for me, it starts tomorrow because I leave tomorrow, but it really starts Thursday for everybody. And there's still tickets available. You can go to the link that's right there on the QR code, and we would love to see you there, because we think it's going to be life-changing. I'm super excited. The lineup, give everybody the lineup, Craig. Tell everybody who's going to be there.
Yeah, so you've got of course, my beautiful wife. She is my favorite, Desiree. She will be one of the keynote speakers. You've got Greg Hood, and again, it's going to be unbelievable what he's going to bring. You've got on Friday morning, you've got Todd Saylor.
Todd Saylor.
He's got a message he's going.
He's a fireball, man. Yeah,
a fireball. He is awesome. And then you've got Hank and Brenda Kuhneman. You've got Lance Wallnow. You've got Pastor Greg and Drinda Cassie. And you've got
we also got
music by the Isaacs. I'm telling you guys, we got 2 panels.
Yeah, we got two panels. We got
panels.
Bryce McKinley's going to be one of the speakers as well,
Yeah,
right? So we got some incredible minds and incredible just hearts within that. It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be good. But I'm just telling you, I think that the biggest thing is you're going to walk away changed. You're going to walk away with the tools to stay in the Word, to understand these kingdom principles. You're going to be hungry. You're going to be hungry to get into the Word and understand these kingdom principles. It's going to change your life. It's going to change your life. And now, Rob, let me ask you a question. If somebody can't make it, they just can't get in the room. And I want to say, you got to get in the room.
Well, let's do that. Get in the room, because if you're within a couple hours of Omaha, Nebraska, or Council Bluffs, Iowa, the event's in Council Bluffs, try to get there, because it is incredible.
You got to get there.
A couple hours, right there. We have people driving from all over the country. We have one gentleman that's coming all the way around the world to come to the event. He's coming from India just to travel. We had a couple there, so that's incredible. But if they can't make it, what do we got going on?
Well, no, just I want to say this about the whole Omaha thing first. Is every time I think of Omaha, I think I think of two things. I think of Peyton Manning, and I think of steaks. So,
Omaha steaks, yeah.
Yeah, how can you beat
Peyton,
that? It's a great combination. You got football and steaks, both. But no, the great thing, and we're super excited at Abundant TV to be able to do, is we're excited to have the Ignite conference this year live on our television network. It'll be on our app. You can find it. We're excited about that. It's going to be a neat time. And we're super blessed to be able to work with Craig and Desiree. It's been truly an honor to be able to do this, and we're excited about this. And the thing that Craig said a little earlier, and I want to carry on this part. If you're in business and you're kind of at that halfway period of the year, this May is a perfect time to get regenerated, because you've gone through the real tough days of winter. Nobody wants to be there. They're cold. If they live in Ohio, they're cold, or anywhere in the upper Midwest, it's cold. And you just want to get away. And this is a great chance. And I really believe this. And I've told Craig this, so this is nothing that he hasn't heard already. Truly believe this year is going to be special. There's something incredible in the room. We want you in the house with us. We're going to be there. Jason and I will be there. We're going to have a great time. Both of our wives are coming. And we want to meet you. And so if you're watching this, stop by, say hello. I know Craig and Desiree want to meet you. We want you to be there. Come be a part of the event. You can register online, use the promo code right there, and come be with us in Council Bluff, Iowa, which really isn't that far from Omaha. It's really easy.
Right there.
Yep.
Yeah, right there. The other thing, guys, I keep forgetting, and I'm getting more and more excited about, but this pre-screening of this movie, The Forge.
We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah. I mean, you got the Kendrick brothers that put together The War Room. I mean, what a movie that was. How do you outdo that one? But man, just seeing the trailer for the movie The Forge, it doesn't come out until August, folks, and we get the privilege to actually see a pre-screening of this Thursday night right here tonight.
Sony's one of the sponsors. Sony's one of the sponsors of the event, because they see the just the value in what the Ignite conference is, and so they're allowing us to do a pre-screening of The Forge on Thursday night. Viewing of this where nobody's going to be able to see this until August. So it's just incredible, the Kendrick brothers and what they do with that. So thanks for bringing that up, Craig. Totally forgot about that.
And I don't want to put you on the spot, Craig, but I know we've got some great sponsors. And I want you to give a shout out to the ones that you remember. The ones that,
there is some great sponsors. You've got Patriot Mobile, and guys, these are more than sponsors. These are partners of ours, and these are great people. They've got a product that if you're not that if you don't have that service, that phone service, cell service, it's time to make a difference. So make the change. You've got you got them. You've got Keeler and Associates. They've been just diehard sponsors for us. You got Abundant TV is another fantastic fantastic sponsor. Guys, there is so many, and you can go to ignite-cb.com and scroll down there, and you can see some of these sponsors.
You got a bunch on there. Mhm.
Yeah, we've got a guy that owns 44 McDonald's franchises that he,
Wow.
he'll be there, and
Yeah.
so his
Yeah,
team is,
looking on there, you got Ace Hardware, Thrivent,
yeah,
of course, your
yeah.
company, Extreme Recognition. You got XR Outfitters, Traveling to Give, Steve Hansen. There's a ton of them, guys, because
Oh,
these companies, you want to put your money where your beliefs are, right? And
yeah.
so definitely look out there. Use these companies if there's something that they can be doing to help you. Again, where the money's going. It's going to the right sources. Their foundations are all about God, and they want to see this thrive. And so, guys, check that stuff out and be it. But Craig, man, this is an incredible thing. I am so excited and super pumped to be out there.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, guys. It
Mhm.
really is. It's going to be a lot of fun. I get nervous because, and the only reason I really get nervous is because I forget a lot of stuff. I'm worse than Rob. No, I'm not worse than Rob.
Nobody's worse.
I'm like Rob, and it's like you'll be talking. My wife and I'll be talking about, well, what about this? It's like, well, how do you forget that? I mean, that's like, it's a key point, and it's like, this is our 4th year. At some point, I keep thinking we're just going to start getting it, and it's going to, but I don't know. But it's, I keep thinking someone's going to go there. I've got a sponsor, and I'm all excited, and I get there, and I forgot to get them a table, or I forgot to get a keynote speaker, a room. It's things like that just kind of keep you up, and it's stuff like that. We got some great people helping out this year.
Mhm.
And again, I worry for nothing because you go through this and you see the enemy doing everything he can to keep this from getting out. There's so many distractions that happen, guys, and we know that God has a plan. And I'm telling you guys, I don't care if you're 200-300 miles away from Omaha, Nebraska. Get here.
Mhm.
Just get here. You don't have to own a bit. If you think you are a business leader, or if you think you're a leader within your community, within your state, you need to be at this conference.
Yes.
I'm telling you, the hand of God is on this, and it's stuff's going to happen. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be amazing. And hey, listen, let me just take a quick minute, and I want to look at the people that are out there that may be watching this. And like you said, they may be 300-400 miles away. And they can jump in a car. Listen, I don't say this very often, and I've told Craig this. There are very few things I get super excited about. And I want to tell you that the group that I'm a part of with Craig
Mhm.
has changed my life since the first of the year. And I want you to know, as a business person, or as even just in business or working for someone, you need to be connected with the groups. And I want to touch on this really quick, Craig, before we go.
Yeah.
Is you have some great groups. Jason leads one.
Yep.
And I tell the story of, I did it for Jason. He was such a nice guy. I thought, I'm going to do this for a week. I'll go in and I'll be nice. I'll smile at everybody, and then I'll go upon on my way, because Fridays normally for me are, I wrap up business in the morning and then I'm done for the weekend. My wife and I go do something fun. We go somewhere, do something like that. So usually Friday mornings I'm wrapping stuff up and getting out of town, going somewhere, doing something. But I will tell you, Jason he basically kept on me. He invited me once and I kind of
Pretty
blew him off.
persistent.
And then a couple weeks later, he popped up in my Facebook messages again, and he goes, "I'd really love for you to come." And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. As I told my wife, and she'll tell the story, I said, he's really nice, but I can't, I don't have the heart to tell him. I really don't want to go. and so I went, and I will tell you this: if you're a man that is looking to connect with other men, and we talked about this, about iron sharpening iron last week, and it is so true. So I want you to go to the website. It's right there on the QR code, and go to the website, sign up. We've got a couple of different levels. I'm going to have Craig explain the levels to you, but we want you to be a part of this, because I will tell you, it changed the trajectory of my 2024 when I did this. And I'm not saying that because I'm on here with Craig. I've said this to him privately.
Yeah.
Well, and also, do you talk about men's groups? They have women's groups as well, because Desiree and them, they run women's groups within it. So it's not just men but it is, this event is the Ignite event, and it's meant to ignite that fire again, right, Craig, and get that burning, but that's not going to keep it going. And so talk about those groups as
Yeah.
this expands after this.
Yeah, guys, and to me, it's almost changing, because everyone likes a conference, and that's kind of the big deal, right? The big thing. But to me, it's not the big deal. It's the things that happen every single week, and these are called strategic partners. And the strategic partners, just like Rob said, go on there and everything is there for you. But the biggest thing the strategic partners will do is it will actually put you in a group. The groups are no more than 8 per group. And we want to keep it that way because we want everyone to fit in, everyone to have a chance to talk. They're only an hour per week by Zoom, so you can be anywhere. Obviously, we got our friend from India. He's joining every Friday morning. The guy's a nut. You got to meet the guy, Jess. The guy's a nut, but he will actually be here. But here's the thing. Guys, this you put on a conference like this, and again, you go away and it's wow, this is great. But when you get in a group that meets every single week, it's like we're picking each other up. You said it, iron sharpens iron. I didn't really know what that even meant until I started meeting in a group. And guys, we put together a mission impact plan, and that's basically your own personal mission statement. I mean, who's ever put together a mission statement for their business? Everyone has, or you should have, but who's ever done one for your personal life? And not
never
only
before until now.
never before. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the beauty of this. The beauty of it is Ignite was birthed out of a mission impact plan. Wow. Think about that. Think about that, because it was something that was stirring in me, and I just kept saying to myself, well, what is this thing? What is this thing? And that's what made me pick up the Word of God and said, I'm either going to believe this from start to finish, or I'm not going to believe it at all. So, but guys, that's the strategic level. There's also another level, which I love this level, and it's called the Kingdom Board of Advisors. This is the mastermind level, and this is, I don't want to say one's better than the other, but these are more of your movers and shakers. These are a lot of the key stakeholders within a business or an actual business owner. But these guys are wanting things to happen, and the strategic level is $100 a month. The mastermind level is $1,000 a month. But I tell you what, both of these guys are in the mastermind level, and I tell you what, guys, it'll change your life. It will absolutely, positively change your life when you're in a room with other like-minded people, and whether you're in the strategic level or that mastermind level. I'm telling you, things happen when you start hearing stories, when you start hearing how people found the Lord, how people started to get these downloads of not waiting for a check in the mail, but all of a sudden something in them was created to go create wealth. And there's nothing better than understanding kingdom, but there's something about when there's somebody there beside you that is saying, hey, Rob, hey guys, here it is, right here it is. And here's where I was at, but here's where I'm at now. That's what I love about these two groups. And to me, this is the thing that excites me even more so than the conference. I love the conference. Right? Yeah. Don't get me wrong. But when I get together in these groups every single week, my gosh, stuff is happening every single week. Thanks for bringing that up.
I will say the story. Yeah, I will say the story when Craig told me to start talking to me about this and starting a group. I was super pumped and excited about it. And Craig's like, all right, I'll come in for about three or four ones, see how this is going. Make sure you got this down. Well, that was in January, and Craig hasn't missed a meeting since, which we love him part of it. It's too good.
And here's the cool thing. Every one of these groups is totally different, but I it's like, and obviously we've got some other leaders, just like you, Jason, that say, hey, when we start, getting other groups, they're gonna take it and lead it, and I'll probably be in the same situation because I love hanging out with these guys. Yeah. And every group is different, but guys, stuff's happening. Stuff's happening.
Yeah, and this event is the culmination of everything and the start of everything. This is where we all get in one place, and it's a church service for a day and a half. It is just incredible. You see prayer groups all over. You see people praying over businesses, over life, over it. It is incredible. So get there, check it out, be in that room.
Amen. It's gonna be great.
It's going to be awesome, guys. Hey, listen, we appreciate you, Craig. Give them the website one more time.
Guys, it's ignite-cb as in Christian business.com. Ignite-cb.com. Don't want to miss it.
That's awesome. Thanks, Craig, for being with us. Hey, Jason, you have who our guest is going to be next week?
For next week? Why you got to put me on the spot like that? I ain't got my calendar in front of me, Rob.
I just felt like it.
We actually, I do want to finalize before I name the name. So I want to make sure that they are on the schedule, but we will put that out there.
Be watching next week. We'll be back to our normal time, Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. That's really early in the morning, Jason time. And we appreciate you. Go out this week and thrive.